Hey guys, it's Magda. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another speed build. So today what I am building is a family home in the world of Newcrest. This family home ends up having 3 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms. I do want to say I do reference a picture off Pinterest, which I did not save, but I feel like I just kind of took little bits and pieces of it, mainly just got an idea of like the color scheme and the black accents on the exterior, which I really had a lot of fun playing with. So, also, there are 2 garages which are not real. I make one into a gym, and then the other one is a home office. I feel like if you are wanting to use one for a garage, you can. You can probably move the home office into the loft area upstairs. There's plenty of room up there, honestly. I think the only thing that I placed up there was like a bookshelf, which I have. I think I do have another bookshelf somewhere around the house. Not too sure, but you can definitely play around with that. I feel like I made use of the space because normally when I make garages, it's rare when I actually make them for them to work like a garage because I feel like you can't really do much with the garage space. I feel like you can maybe put certain things. I don't know. I feel like I just rather use the space for something else. It depends on the house. But anyways, I do want to say that I left out the living room footage and dining room, unfortunately. For some reason, I don't know what happened. It did not record that piece. But when I'm actually making the home office, you'll actually see me kind of go back and forth from those 2 rooms, placing certain objects. So you'll kind of get a glimpse of it there, but of course it will be in the screenshots. And yeah, I had a lot of fun making this house. There is a pool in the backyard and a swing set, so plenty activities for the kids. And I feel like mostly what I did is I searched up um, just the color black and anything that I feel like I could have used for the exterior, I used it. But because I feel like black and blue are just very dominant colors, I didn't want to overdo it. I feel like having the light break on the bottom piece balances out really well. And yeah, I'm really, really pleased with how it came out. So the inside of the house came out pretty quickly. I just thought about their personalities, honestly, and I feel like one of the dads is probably into like nutrition, and maybe that's why there's a home gym in the garage. And then the other one, I imagine that maybe he's like a professor, a teacher, or a writer or something. And the reason I say that is because in the home office, I actually end up placing like degrees or like certificates on the wall and a chalkboard as well, I think. So maybe he's like in education, I don't know, like in that field or something. And I just had a lot of fun kind of going with that storyline. I do want to say that I place 2 rooms on the lot where one of them is just like fully kitchen stuff, clutter items, and then another one is like paintings that Sims have created in the game. And like some users will go in there and just, put them in the gallery. So that's something that I would recommend if you ever kind of get bored with like the paintings that we have in the game, because I know it can get a little bit repetitive. I wish they would add some more. But yeah, so if you see me here kind of going back and forth with those rooms, that's what that is. And for some reason, some of the kitchen also gets cut out here a little bit, but you do see me kind of go back and forth in between these 2 rooms. And I feel like it's a good way, I don't know, to not get overwhelmed, because I feel like when it comes to these bigger houses, you have a lot to decorate, honestly. Like you have a lot to fill in, especially if you're going with, certain I don't know, like a certain storyline. It can kind of get overwhelming. I don't know if that's just me, But having that neatly ordered, like in a separate room and just kind of going back and forth, I feel like it's very, very helpful. So I'll do that every now and then when it comes to these bigger houses. So here I am jumping in now into the garage. I really did like how I kept the actual fake garage door in the room because I feel like maybe this was like a functional garage at one point and they actually stored the car in here. But they redid it into a gym. So I kind of like that storyline. So moving on into the home office now, I struggled a little bit just because there's not a lot of natural light because of the small windows. And then I wanted to incorporate like the rest of the decor style inside of the home office as well. So I actually end up choosing the tan wallpaper that you see on the side. And then on the back wall is where I ended up putting like that wood paneling or wallpaper as an accent wall. And then I really like how I merged the shelves and this desk together just to kind of create like one whole unit. And I really liked keeping in mind the personality of the dad. So maybe, he's an educator, a professor, even a writer. So I really enjoyed like adding little knickknacks, I guess you could say, throughout his desk, incorporating that. And I actually had that thought process not quite yet. It's not until I actually post like or put that actual certificate on that wall when the idea kind of, came into mind. And then for this back wall, what I envision is probably like this is maybe that space where they leave their keys, where they leave their cell phone, or, like the stuff that they have coming into the house. Because originally, maybe that garage was a functional garage before they actually turned it into a home gym. And I don't know, I feel like I really like that storyline of just this is kind of like an area where they hang a lot. And yeah, I added some canvases here, which I actually do not put an art easel. I don't want to say, I think I don't place one, but there is plenty of room if you do choose to add one. I feel like a good spot would probably be the upstairs loft because I really don't put anything in there. I think the main thing is just like a bookshelf and like a table. I think I actually use that same glass table upstairs. So yeah, I feel like that would be a really good spot. I do move on into the upstairs and I did the floor plan kind of off camera. I just kind of tweak a little bit of the walls. For some reason, there was this like black shadow happening where the stairs is at. I don't know if it has something to do with the fencing. I kind of played around with it and removed the fencing, but I wasn't able to remove it. It was probably something with the roof. I don't know. It wasn't bugging me. Hopefully, it doesn't bug y'all. But if you do want to play with this house, it is up on the gallery. My EA or Origin ID is Max Martinez, which I will notate it down in the comments down below. But anyways, moving on into the child's or preteen's bedroom. I really wanted to have some sort of accent wall in this bedroom, but it just wasn't working. I feel like everything, all the color scheme and patterns and stuff was just kind of clashing. So I just ended up placing the regular pink swatch. And I thought it was a fun idea to have like the storyline of like, one of the dads that's into painting. I don't know, I feel like they did a project together and painted those polka dots in her bedroom. I feel like that was, I don't know, a fun touch. And I want to say some dressers, and I do place like laundry baskets in each of the bedrooms. If it's not on camera, I know for sure I will do it before uploading it to the gallery. Because I do have a washer and dryer, and actually the bathrooms upstairs is actually the kids' bathroom. And yeah, I always forget to add those, so I make sure to include them whenever I go back and take the screenshots. And yeah, I feel like for this bedroom, I feel like it's just a preteen, so I still incorporated toys and, makeup and such. I really like how it turned out, but we will be moving on to the other child's bedroom. And for this one, I can honestly say that this is probably one of my favorite bedrooms that I've done here recently. Originally, I was thinking that this was probably going to be like a set of toddlers or twins. So that's why you see me place the individual beds before remembering that we actually have a bigger bed with that same color swatch. And kind of, on that same like thought process, I decided that this room was going to be for a young child that maybe has just aged up, from a toddler to a young child. And this is probably like their big boy bed or something. I don't know. I feel like I had a lot of fun kind of thinking of that. And I feel like this room has kind of grown with the sim that lives in or sleeps in this bedroom. And the reason I say that is because on top of that dresser, I actually place diapers and like wipes and stuff that normally you would find in like a nursery. And I don't know, I really like that idea. I feel like I haven't really, made a room like that. I feel like normally I make room for either like a preteen, teenager, or just a child or just a toddler. But I feel like this bedroom is just very realistic because I feel like, in family homes, like as your toddler or your child grows, little things get tweaked here and there. You no longer have a changing table, you no longer have a toddler bed, and it's not realistic to just, change everything all at once. It just gradually happens. So that's what I was kind of envisioning with this room. And honestly, like I just mixed a lot of like patterns and color swatches that I normally would not put together. But again, letting the parents or letting the child have free range of how they want to decorate their bedroom even at such a young age. I just thought it was a neat idea, so I had a lot of fun with that. Moving on now into like the loft or landing area, I used more of the canvases from that bedroom or that room that I found in the gallery. And I actually used those canvases also in the master bedroom. And again, I feel like it just breaks up I don't know, like the decor that you normally, the canvases and picture frames and stuff that you normally have in the game. I feel like it's nice to kind of break it up. It's very, very useful. But anyways, I do move on into the parents' bedroom now. And I feel like for the parents' bedroom, and the bathroom, I kind of just keep it the same as like the rest of the house, the same kind of decor style, just, it ties everything together. I did skip over the bathroom downstairs just because it's very similar to the parents' bathroom. Same color swatch, same everything. The only thing it's just that the parents have a shower and then downstairs is just a toilet and a sink. So that's the only difference. I do want to say that for the kids' bathroom, which is right next to this one, originally it was going to be that same gray, but I don't know. I feel like it was just too dull and I needed a little bit more color given that it's a kids' bathroom and, maybe they let the kids decorate their own bathroom as well. I don't know, but I ended up choosing a yellow swatch, which I don't know if I do on camera. It actually might be in the screenshots. I don't remember. I just know I do add a washer and dryer in the bathroom. And then here shortly, we are going to be moving into the backyard. And for the backyard, of course, given the space, I do place a pool and then also a swing set for the kids. Now, something that I have not placed before in my builds, which I've seen it before, but I ran into it, was the chalk hopscotch. I'm not sure what pack it comes from, but I really like items like that. It just adds like a sense of realism to the game, and I don't know if that makes sense, but I really liked it. But anyways, we are coming close to the screenshot, so I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If so, please give it a big thumbs up. Let me know of any ideas or suggestions that you guys may have down in the comments below, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye!